What you thinking? Who the fool? Conor McGregor tried to warn Jake Paul about fighting Anthony Joshua. He warned him. And I got to share it with you in this video. So stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. As the old saying goes, you don't play boxing. And now that it's over, Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua on Netflix, we're free to talk about it. And Jake Paul took to his social media to express that he even said it post-fight in ring. He was like, I think my jaw's broken. And then he spit out blood live on camera on Netflix, right? This was after he got stopped, first time being stopped in pro boxing. It's on his record. Now he has two losses. First one, Tommy Fury, British fighter. Second one, Anthony Joshua by stoppage, British fighter. And Jake Paul said his jaw is broken on top of that. Right? So boom, I made this graphic for you guys. Definitely subscribe to my channel for more boxing news. I definitely got y'all covered. And to get the full experience, follow me on all of my social media. Very easy to get to me, right? Simple Google search, or the link is in the description. So the bottom line is now you have a bad loss and a knockout loss on top of it. Because before, you can kind of save face like, oh, Tommy Fury, I was sick, da-da-da-da. But in boxing, you can't keep losing and then keep coming up with different rationales and excuses as far as why you lost. Boxing fans will not want to hear that. So the first time you said you were sick in a Tommy Fury fight, and you could say, at least I dropped him, right? I was sick, I wasn't feeling well, and I dropped him. This time you said you were going to knock Joshua out and never came close. So now you're in a hospital bed, broken jaw in two places, making like memes and videos and stuff, but now you have to go through the recovery. You said Joshua was chinny, you got way more skill, and this is what he did to you. Boom. Bullied you. Boom. Ooh, boom. And he was like, whoo, looking at the camera and looking at whoever in the crowd. You don't play boxing, people. Fight got stopped, fight over. And as far as Conor McGregor, back to him, he warned Jake Paul of this before the fight. Conor McGregor, he went on social media, he went on like a rant basically, and I'll read the quote for you. But he says, I have set the odds for Joshua to knock out Jake Paul inside of the first 60 seconds. So he thought Joshua would knock him out in one round. That didn't happen, but nonetheless, let's keep going. I have not placed my own personal bet on this match yet. I have only just set the odds. I do like 60 seconds knockout. A knockout in 60 seconds. It's now about how much and what else. A colossal sum of an outright win is good too. 5 million would return 5.6 million, right? This is an absolute layup fight. It is not fixed. Also, I know Matchroom Boxing. And then here's the part. Pay attention. Y'all got to pay attention. I'm giving you the boxing news. You got to pay attention and hit the subscribe button. Conor McGregor said, Jake Paul is stupid and will be altered permanently from this bout with Joshua. And I can't just sit idly by and watch it happen without making a cool profit from it too. Now, as far as did he actually place the bet, I don't know. But I'm going to read it again. This is an absolute layup fight. It is not fixed because I know Matchroom Boxing. Jake Paul is stupid and will be altered permanently from this bout. So Mystic Mac is back because say what you want, what we've seen in the ring, Joshua very well, look at him. Look what Joshua did. So very well could be the case that Jake Paul will be altered permanently. I mean, Jake Paul knocked out a bunch of fighters, not like true boxers. People have been waiting to see him fight like a boxer his size, or maybe even bigger in Joshua's case. And then look at his teeth. So it's hard to argue with Conor McGregor and all the people who warned Jake Paul. You know what I mean? Look at his bottom row of teeth. They look messed up. Like his jaw really is broken, right? And it looked like you giving him head or whatever is going on, need knee pads right here. These aren't good scenes for the Jake Paul train, you know? And I don't know what the goal was. I really don't. I don't know what the goal to fight Joshua, like what was the goal to like, you know, it's weird. It reminds me of Kell Brook, bro. It reminds me of Kell Brook. Here's why. I've been in boxing for a while. People wanted Kell Brook to fight a credible welterweight because he was fighting Jojo Dan and, you know, random UK guys, Kevin Bezier and all these guys, right? So fans were getting upset at Kell Brook at the time. Errol Spence was climbing through the ranks, calling him out, and people wanted to see him fight a credible name like Errol Spence, Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, somebody, right? Because it had been a long time since he fought Sean Porter. So Kell Brook and Eddie Hearn decided to do a thing and move him from welterweight to middleweight to fight Gennady Triple G Golovkin. Hey, no, guys. Hey, Max's guys is not. Tick, 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 not. Right? Which made absolutely no sense. We want to see you fight a welterweight, right? A top-level welterweight. Nobody asked for you to go up to middleweight, right? And fight a guy who at the time had like 21 knockouts in a row, like Triple G, and like 400 amateur wins and all that power. And then same thing. Kell Brook did it, and his career was never the same. He broke it. He got his eyeball broken by Triple G, the orbital fracture. And then he fought Errol Spence when he healed the eye, the first eye, and then Errol Spence broke the other side. Kell Brook's never been the same thing. But I'm not the smartest brother in the world. I would like to think that there's no guarantee Errol Spence would have broken dude's orbital if the damage was not previously done to Kell Brook's face from Golovkin, right? Because you have to understand your skull, that's a bone. So if this side is compromised and impacted, even if you get surgery and pins and they fix you up, it probably weakens the whole integrity of your skull. So you took back-to-back fights and both of your eyes got messed up. And that's because you went from this to this. So Conor McGregor is absolutely right. We don't know. Jake Paul was kind of clowning around in the fight, but having a broken jaw in two places, that is very much a serious thing. And you did it for what? A Netflix paycheck, right? You look, here's an x-ray of his jaw. This break is not as bad, like a fracture, but this looked crazy. Right here, that looked crazy. So hard to argue with Conor McGregor, you know, when he said this was pretty much, he called Jake Paul stupid, but a lot of people said the fight was stupid, including me. Like the fight was stupid. You're like playing with your life type thing, and you taking a flush shot on the button, getting your jaw broken by a guy who's 6'6". I don't know what the rehydration requirements were. I knew he can't weigh more than 245, but you getting rocked up by a guy who's like 250 pounds, 6'6", Olympian. Who knows where your confidence will be? Who knows where your career will be? Who knows how your jaw will heal and all those kinds of things. So I don't know. But Conor McGregor was right. Boxing Ego was right. It is what it is. Subscribe. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new. But even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.